Track and place your car everywhere I place my car, like I'm leaving tracks in snow. This is turn 10 on the East Bowl track here. See the apex cone to my right hand side. I'm going to unwind the steering wheel, float all the way to the outside. This is our long straightaway, obviously where we're going to do rotations, not now, but next lap we will. You see the rotation cones to your right. We don't want to rotate before that. The rotation cones way down the other side. We don't want to rotate after that, in between these two cones. Get your eyes up and look around. Notice the braking references off to the left-hand side. Count down from 5. You're never going to start braking at 3, 2, or 1. It's always going to be 4 or 5. Be patient. Wait for the turning cones on the left-hand side after the braking references. When the front bumper gets there, we get down to the curb, near the green sleeve cone, unwind the steering wheel all the way to the left side. Tight to the tight to the green cone. Then let the car float out to the seam. Notice the seam in the asphalt here. 2 seams, a left and a right. Find them, figure them out. Notice them because we're going to talk about them. Tight to the pink cone and then point the car to the number 1 brake board. Coming into turn 3 with the house on the left, up on the hill here, there's a turning cone right there. Wait for it. Don't turn in early. Get down to the apex, drive on the curb. From the apex to turn 3 to those white lines inside the bowl, we're going to try to drive as straight as possible. Gentlemen, don't drive on or drive on the other side of those white lines. Stay on the left side of those white lines. Look to the left at the green sleeve cone and get within a foot of it. Unwind the steering wheel slowly so you straddle the seam. Float all the way to the left-hand side. Firm on the brakes in a straight line. There's our track exit off the left-hand side. So if you're feeling sick or need a break, eyes to the right. Stay right here. We're throwing away a fast exit. We're not going to unwind all the way to the left of the car because that little section is so short. We're going to throw away turn 8 for a fast entry and exit in and out of turn 9. Now we've completed a full lap. We're back in turn 10, the last corner before the big long straightaway. Down to the apex curve, unwind the steering wheel all the way to the left-hand side. And Marco, let's rotate. Move to the right, sir, all the way to that right lane. Slow down, lift off the gas. Dan and Luke, speed up. Accelerate up to me. Dan and Luke, speed up, accelerate. Keep accelerating, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now you count 2 cars, Marco, a gray and a yellow, and get in behind the yellow car. Here we are at the brake reference point. Waiting for the turning cone. Be patient. Eyes to the right. Clip the apex. Unwind the steering wheel. Dan, you missed that apex. You got to drive on the curb, sir. Drive on the curb near the green sleeve cone. Here in turn 2. Watch how close I get to the curb. This one you have to drive all over, but drive on that curb. Unwind the steering wheel to the seam, straddle the seam, point the car at the pink cone. Firm on the brakes in a straight line. Wait for the turning cone. Light brakes as we turn. Eyes right. Look for the apex. Down to the curb, Dan. Down to the curb. There you go. Straight as can be from the straight as possible to the white lines here. Don't cross or drive on the white lines, but squeeze them. Get tight to it. Down to the green sleeve cone. Unwind all the way to the edge. Unwind the steering wheel all the way to the left-hand side. Here's our track exit again. Wait for the turning cone. Patience. Middle of the racetrack, swing it out wide. Now bring it down to the inside and drive on the curb near that green sleeve cone. Got to turn the wheel more, Dan. Notice how far to the right I was? You were about middle of the racetrack when we came out of that corner. Stay wide earlier in the corner, then bring it down tight near the green sleeve cone and stay to the right side of the track almost the whole time. It's the only corner we do that, but... Alright, gentlemen, we're going to bring the speed down. We're going to bring the speed down here. And I want you to look down at your mode selector. I want you to rotate it, click it to the right once, clockwise once to sport mode. When you've done that, Dan, I want you to move to the right. When you're in sport mode and ready to go, move to the right. Luke, when you are ready, I want you to accelerate up to me. Marco, when you are ready, I want you to accelerate up to the back of Luke there. Alright, now we'll continue on. So gentlemen, we are now in sport mode. The steering stiffens up a little bit. The suspension stiffens up a little bit. Exhaust gets louder, and now the transmission's holding a little higher RPM. The car's doing that to keep the car in its optimal power band. When you come out of a corner, you step on the gas. You want power right now, and it's not going to do that up in 7th gear. You got to hold 4th gear, 3rd gear. So the car is working on doing that for you. Firm brakes in a straight line. Be patient. Wait for the turning cone. Light brakes. Eyes to the right. Be patient. Wait for the turning cone. Oh, I'm sorry, the white line. Then turn down to the apex. Unwind the steering wheel. Float to the outside. Once again, that was turn 7. We're going into turn 8. There's the track entrance in case anybody's feeling sick, needs a break, or just plain over it. Look right drive here, Luke, all the way down to the inside. Stay right. There you go. Nice job. You should probably back up just a little bit, Luke. You try to keep about 5 car lengths. There you go. I know you want to go. But let's take the first couple laps to familiarize yourself with the track and the car, and then we'll turn up the speed a little later. Alright, nice job, Luke. Good lap there, sir. Let's go ahead and rotate. Luke, you're going to move to the right-hand side. Wait for those orange cones. Move to the right side. Lift off the gas. And Marco, you can accelerate up to me. Dan, you can accelerate up to me. Be patient, wait for that turning cone. Down to the curb. Unwind the steering wheel all the way to the left-hand side. Here's another turning cone for turn 2. Wait for it. Look up at the past my car at the green sleeve cone. Everybody look past the car in front of you for the green sleeve cone. Go down and drive on the curb. Unwind out to the seam. We're connecting dots here, gentlemen. Green sleeve cone, seam, pink cone, number 1 brake board. Look past the car in front of you for that. Don't just stare at the car in front of you. The tail lights or brake lights to the car in front of you. Brake early. Brake firm. Wait for the turning cone. Eyes right. Look for the apex. Slowly turn the steering wheel. Get down to the apex. Drive on the curb, Marco. From the apex to those white lines, drive as straight as possible. Light brakes as you enter here. Eyes to the left right now, everybody. Look for that apex at the bottom of the bowl here. As you come out, straddle the seam. As we come up over the crest, we'll move slightly to the right in preparation for the S's. We'll focus on one single cone in here. Look at the farthest apex cone and drive as straight as possible through there, connecting all the dots as smoothly as possible. Wait for the turning cone. Be patient. Eyes to the right. Way too wide, Marco. You got to be to the right side of the track, sir. So you brought the car to the inside of the track too soon, and you're stuck on the inside. Then the track made a dramatic turn to the right, and you couldn't follow. So we got to stay wider earlier in that corner. All right, gentlemen. So what we're going to do now, bring the speed down. Actually, you know what? Let's pull over to the right-hand side. Follow me over to the right-hand side. We're going to stop. Now we're going to go into track mode. Once you come to a complete stop, rotate the mode selector clockwise one time until it says track. Now hit the M button. Hit the M button so you're in manual mode, and now we're going to have to start shifting. Car will not shift gears until you pull up on the shifter on the right side. There's that paddle shifter with the plus on it. That's how you shift up from 1 to 2. The minus sign on the left side is 2 to 1. So we're going to shift at 5,500 RPMs, gentlemen. Don't necessarily stare at the RPM gauge except for the first couple times. Realize, listen to the sound, learn what it sounds like, and learn when you can shift by sound. So Marco, what we're going to do is we're going to rotate. I want you to scoot a little bit forward, closer to me, so Dan can scoot out around you and Luke can scoot out around you. And you're just going to wait there. Dan, go ahead and scoot out around Marco now. And Luke, you follow. Wait for 2 cars to pass you. Firm brakes in a straight line, waiting for the turning cone. Be patient. Wait for that turning cone, eyes to the right. All the way on out to the seam, tight to the pink cone. Point the car at the number 1 brake board. Firm on the brakes in a straight line, waiting for that turning cone. Eyes to the right. So that apex. Out to the left-hand side, use up all that track. 3rd gear right here, gentlemen, 3rd gear. Eyes to the right, look to the apex, all the way down to the inside. Stay way right here, Dan. Still in 3rd gear, no shifting, just make sure you're in 3rd gear, gentlemen. Alright, so now that we're on the straightaway, let's accelerate a little bit. Dan, unfortunately, you're going to have to move to the right-hand side and slow down. Everybody go to 4th. Luke, come on up. Marco, come on up. Everybody go to 5th. Dan, you just do it when you start accelerating. 5th gear for the front straightaway here. Going to go back to 4th gear right here. 4th gear just before turn-in. Be in 4th gear all the way to turn 2. Staying in 4th gear. Eyes to the right there, Luke. Looking for that apex. I'll look for the seam. 5th gear right here where I'm at. Back to 4th gear right here. We've obviously sped up. Marco, so take your time. Drive at a pace that's comfortable for you. Don't feel the need to follow. Marco, up by the house. That's the number 1 board. Shift back down to 4th. Should be in 4th now, Luke, and we're staying in 4th all the way to turn 8. Watch the steering wheel all the way out to the left-hand side there, Luke. Back to 4th gear right here, please. Eyes to the right. Still in 3rd gear, Luke. Still in 3rd gear. Leave for the turning cone. All the way out to the edge. Now let's rotate. Move over to the right-hand side. As you You can pretty much stop right there, Luke. Marco, when you get on the straightaway, hold to full throttle, sir, full throttle. Up to 4th gear when you get to 5,500 RPM, up to 5th gear. Luke, you're going to wait for 2 cars to go by. 4th gear right here, gentlemen. Just before turn-in, go to 4th gear, everybody. Down to the curb, Marco. Make sure the tires rub on the curb. Unwind the steering wheel to the left-hand side, all the way to the left. Let the car float all the way to the left. We're still in 4th gear now. Out to the seam. Tight to the peak cone. 5th gear, gentlemen. 5th gear. Back to 4th gear right here, Marco. I know it may not seem that we need the gears this low, but the gears are optimized for speed, so as we pick up speed, the gears will make more sense. Still 4th gear, 4th gear. 3rd gear right here where I'm at, Marco. Middle of the racetrack. Eyes to the right. Still in 3rd gear. No shifting, gentlemen, until we get out on the front straight. 3rd gear is the right gear to accelerate away from turn 10 there. Marco, let's go ahead and rotate. So you're going to move to the right-hand side. Dan, go ahead and accelerate on up. Full throttle, sir. Dan, so go ahead and rotate, roll the full throttle. There we go. That's what I want to see. Up to 5th gear. Firm brake. Slow the car down. 4th gear right here where I'm at. Brakes in a straight line. Back to 4th gear, right here, Dan. Eyes to the right, look for that apex, touch the curb. Straight as can be from the apex, straight as possible to the white line. Eyes left, looking for the apex, still in 4th gear, no shifting, gentlemen. You should be in 4th gear. Marco, we've obviously sped up, so drive at a pace that's comfortable for you. Don't worry about following. That's when bad stuff happens. 3rd gear right here before turning in. Be patient here, gentlemen. This corner is challenging. It's meant to be slow. Make sure you end up to the right side of the track, all the way to the right there. Wait for the turn-in cone. Eyes to the right. And let's go ahead and rotate, Dan. Move over to the right, slow way down, hit the brakes. Roll to full throttle. Dan, why don't you get in behind the yellow car? Go ahead. Firm brakes in a straight line. Light brakes as we turn the steering wheel. 4th gear, gentlemen. 4th gear. Eyes to the right, look for that apex. Tight to the, up over the seam, tight to the peak cone, point the car to the number 1 brake port. Up to 4th gear right here where I'm at. Bag the brakes in the corner, nice and light. That's called balance braking, gentlemen. We call it balance braking. Other people call it trail braking. Light brake. You're really wide there, Luke. You got to slow down and drag the brakes more to the corner lightly. Adjust your speed and brake way earlier coming into that corner. Third gear right here, Luke. 3rd gear right here. Alright, watch your speed now, Dan, or sorry, Luke. Move over to the right-hand side. Dan, go ahead and move over to the right-hand side behind Luke. Be a little smoother with the steering wheel, Dan. You don't have to yank the car over there. Wait for those orange cones even then. Roll to full throttle, Marco. Full throttle. Push that gas pedal all the way to the floor, sir. Up to 4th gear, then up to 5th gear. Now firm brakes, firm brakes. Slow the car down. 4th gear, right there, you're the number 1 brake reference. Fifth gear, gentlemen, 5th gear. Patient, wait for the turning cone, 3rd gear, 3rd gear. All the way to the right, Marco, turn more. A little too late, turn it a little bit earlier next time, stay to the right side of the track. There, you gotta unwind and go all, yeah, there you go. All right, Marco, move over to the right-hand side. And I believe we're a little bit out of order. I know. I think it's Dan's turn next. So why don't you move to the right-hand side as well, Luke? Dan, come on up. You just follow in that order, gentlemen. Fourth gear, 4th gear. Wait for the turning cone, eyes to the right. Straddle the seam, eyes to the peaceful. Firm brakes in a straight line for the turning cone. 4th gear, 4th gear. Eyes left, look for the apex. Third gear right here, 3rd gear right here. Stay out wide, then bring it down tight, drive on the paint, stay way right there, Dan. A little too wide still. So let's not rotate, let's get a full blast down the straightaway, gentlemen. Roll to full throttle, let's see what that car's got. How bumpy, smooth. You unwind the steering wheel, then you can accelerate. Don't accelerate in the middle of the corner. And then firm brake, slow the car down, and slow the car down. Everybody, firm brake, slow down. Nice job. Nice job. We're going to cool down, keep the car in 5th gear. Everybody keep the car in 5th gear. We're going to cool the cars down, cool the brakes off. Keep your hands at 9 and 3. Stay alert. We are on cool down lap, but bad stuff can still happen. Drive the correct driving line that I'm still showing you. Don't want to drive anywhere else. Sometimes there's dirt, tire marbles out there. Exit right here, gentlemen. Use the blinker. Sorry for the late call there. I turned my blinker on late too, but. Gentlemen, as we pull in here, we're going to park them in the same spot as we did before. Keep those windows up, please. They're going to sanitize the cars for the next driver. Leave about 4 feet between the cars. Make them straight as an arrow here. Make sure when you come to a stop, where you put the car in park, you hit stop recording on the PDR system.